All right, guys. So back to our problem here. We have our coordinates for x prime, y prime, and z prime. I'm going to do my best to draw the straightest line that I can. Alrighty. That's not real straight. Okay, let's try again. All right, there we go. And a little bit tricky, but I think there we go. All right, so that is our dilation there. And remember, k equals 3. So is it an enlargement? Yes, it makes sense. We're good to go. So lastly, we just have to find the coordinates for x prime, y prime, and z prime. So x prime is going to be at -10, -1. Y prime is going to be at 5, 5. And z prime is going to be at 2, -7. All right, so kind of similar again, using the vectors. All right, doing the same thing, multiplying the scale factor like we did here by each component of the vector, and then figuring out, hey, the new vector is 3, -6. We move 3, -6. Okay, so that stuff kind of similar to rotations, just applying it to dilations and the dilation rules. So guys, I really just want to do probably the trickiest one. So I want you to try the rest of them on your own, 1 to 4. But we're going to do number 5 together. All right, so we have this quadrilateral math. Okay, so give me 1 second here, and I'm going to plot the coordinates. All right, I don't want to waste your time on this video with me plotting. All right, guys, so we are back here, and boom. We got the coordinates plotted, and our center of dilation is at 3, 4. So that's going to be right there. It's going to actually be inside the figure. So don't get too bogged down by where that is, okay? And center of dilation, we'll just use C for center, okay? Because it doesn't really give us a coordinate point for that, coordinate name. So for this one, we have a scale factor of 3/2. I want to do a fraction one with you. However, 3/2 is greater than 1, remember, because 3 is greater than 2, okay? So 3/2 is going to be greater than 1, so that means that it is going to be bigger. It's going to be an enlargement, all right? So same thing again, we have to figure out, we're going to do C to M, C to A, C, T, and C to H, okay? So when we do that, these are all our vectors, okay? We have to figure out what they are. So CM is going to be -4, 4. CA is going to be 6, 6. C to H is going to be, or C to T, I'm sorry, it's going to be 2, -2, because we're going down. And then C to H is going to be -4, -2. Alrighty. So next we have to figure out what is going to be our new vectors. All right. So for vector C to M prime. All right. Again, our scale factor is 3/2. So we are going to multiply by 3/2. So we're going to do -4 times 3/2, and we're going to get -6. We're going to do 4 times 3/2, and we're going to get 6. Okay, going to C A prime, all right? And do 6 times 3/2, that's going to be 9, and 9, it's the same value. All right, when we do CT, that is going to be 2 times 3/2 is going to be 3, and -2 times 3/2 is going to be -3. Alrighty, and then lastly we have C to H, and that is going to be, when we do -4 times 3/2, that is going to give us -6. And then when we do -2 times 3/2, that's going to be -3, okay?